waiting so long to meet you. You two are the reason I've continued my research for as long as I have.
What?
I remember the horrible incident from 10 years ago as if it happened yesterday. I lost my goals and my dreams and my motivation. I lost everything. But all of that changed 5 years ago at the Brescia Ruins.
Okay.
Over there, Mom.
Could just do this quickly.
You suddenly appeared right before our eyes, out of nowhere. That sparked my curiosity. I had to find out how that was possible.
That wasn't there before.
I strive to be like the director. I of course respect him as an authority figure, but I also respect him as a person.
That's an interesting story. I did not know that one. So that was cool. Another item I'm not going to be using because I have no room.
This is a fal'Cie that was uncovered in these ruins. Seems he had a deep connection with the people of Padra. We've tried analyzing it with the Academy's equipment, but nothing yet. However, it does seem to react to another device that we found in these ruins.
Nice. Nothing here. Just keeping my eye open. For the obvious reasons, I gotta keep my eye open. Anything up here?
We didn't experience eclipses on Cocoon.
I know that already.
Has everyone forgotten the incident from 10 years ago?
On sunny days, I can't help but wish I didn't have to be at work. I suppose that's not an issue anymore.
Yeah, not an issue.
The tragedy from 10 years ago was caused by someone uncovering an ancient fal'Cie.
Yep. I remember that well. Three remedies, nice. There's another one right here. Call back your figurine. Not gonna be using them, but they're there.
It's more normal than I expected. So, those are the visitors from the past, huh?
I'll make sure to report anything ASAP.
So yeah, a lot of time travel in this game. I love it. Anyhow,
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
yeah, open that door.
The Academy or Research Institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the fal'Cie around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats. These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Fair enough.
Excavation requires time and accuracy.
Okay, so since you're waiting, I'm gonna go loot. Nothing. So,
What kind of space
oh, I see you.
Over there, Mom.
I see this shit. More greens, hell yeah. You can never get enough greens. You really can't. How much money do I have right now? Holy cow, 3,000 already. Not that that's actually a lot.
You know, I wish you'd said where and when you were from the last time we met. The whole place was in an uproar after you suddenly disappeared.
Sorry.
A great many things have happened.
Let's ask about Saz actually.
I wonder how Saz and Little Dodge are doing.
We've been out of touch. Saz took Dodge to live on Grand Pulse, and he was flying airships the last I heard. Then suddenly they both disappeared. I searched everywhere but never found them.
Look at us. All gone our separate ways.
Yes. And I can't tell you how much it means to have you here now.
Yeah.
Saz and Snow may have set off on different paths.
I bet.
But I've started to think that, in the end, we're all headed towards the same goal.
I like this New Hope.
Are those the two?
A great many things have happened.
Oh, you can ask everything. Let's ask about lightning.
Hope, do you still think my sister is trapped inside that crystal pillar?
I always had doubts, and it wasn't just me. Saz had them as well.
Really? Saz too?
Yes. He couldn't believe that Lightning would just up and leave Sarah like that. After all, she was the one who said we shouldn't face things alone. That we should stick together.
Yep.
I'm so glad Mog is still with you. I like him. The whole place was in an up. I'm so glad.
Okay. There we go.
A great many things have happened.
Talk about the ruins. Shit! Should have talked about Snow.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
La la la. Should have asked about.
So this nation...
Shit!
Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Oh well.
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule. I can't comprehend how people used to live here.
Oh well, you'll find out what happened to Snow. I still semi can't believe I just did that. I love this music.
Here,
Thanks.
you've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
I can't believe that.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way.
She's way too much of a little schoolgirl.
This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait, you know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah, I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
Pretty lights. Whoa, the past. We've seen all this before, though.
The device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the Seeress Yule herself. What we're concerned about, however, is this. You'll have to excuse the image quality.
That's Valhalla. We saw this. This is the opening episode.
Was that my sister?
Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah. We can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us.
Fair enough.
Here.
And he's the boss, so no one can bitch at him for doing it. I bitch about this, you're fired. The hollow artifact.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
I think I know where it is.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Fair enough. Who is the Seeress?
I wonder what kind of person the Seeress was. What does she have to do with lightning?
We're still not in a position to say. All we know is that each successive generation of Seeress went by the name Yule. Anything else is pure conjecture.
What happened to her after the city was destroyed?
She either shared the city's fate, or left for good. In any case, her end was not recorded.
Sad.
We've still barely scratched the surface here. The Oracle Drive is my main field of research.
2 more?
I'm curious to see the uncorrupted images.
Okay.
Keep this to yourself, but we're working on a method that will let us travel into the future.
Can't you just use the gates?
A method that doesn't require any special abilities like you guys have. In a powerful gravitational field, the flow of time slows down. You could go to sleep for a day, and outside 100 years would pass. It it should be possible to build a device to exploit that effect.
If you pull it off, maybe we'll meet in another era.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to get.
So, did you figure out where the gate was located?
Well, time to let you go.